Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about exceptions in making continuous verb forms. So we will see how we have to make continuous forms, but there are some exceptions about which we will discuss in this video. So moving further. Firstly, we have a question how to make continuous verb forms. So answer is here. All continuous verb forms are made by adding ing to the base verb except. If we do not see word except, we have simple definition that for making continuous verb form we have to add only ing to make them continuous. If we see word except, that means there are some exceptions, because with every base verb we cannot add ing to make continuous. Before that we have to do some changes. So moving further, we see exceptions. There are three exceptions about which we are going to study while making continuous verb form, what we have to do. Before that, let me clear about these acronyms CVC and VCV. Here CVC and VCV, which I am going to use in my video. Before that, let me discuss, otherwise people get confused. Here C and V denotes, C denotes consonant and V denotes vowel. In the whole video, wherever CVC, VCV will be written, that means consonant and vowel, we are talking about them. So moving further about first exception, exception number 1 says, if the base verb have last three alphabets in the form VCV, that means if we are having a base verb, for example we have write WRITE, that means there are last three alphabets, we have to check last three alphabets if they are in the form VCV. If we can see, last three alphabets are ITE, that means I is a vowel, T is a consonant, E is a vowel. So this is the exception number 1. Now we can see if there are VCV, we will use exception number 1, which says for making these kinds of base verb to continuous, first thing we have to remove last alphabet, then we have to add ing to the base verb. So for removing last alphabet, we will remove E and then we will add ing. So WRITE, write becomes writing, come becomes coming. Moving further for next. Now we have, if the base verb have last three alphabet in the form CVC, last three alphabets in the form CVC, we will check last three alphabets of the base verb. If they are CVC, we will do these things. We will do double the last alphabet, we will double the last alphabet of the base verb, then we will add ing. For taking example, we have stop, STOP. We will check last three alphabets of this base verb. So if we check last three alphabets, these are TOP. T is a consonant, O is a vowel, P is a consonant. So we will use this exception. Here we will do what? We will double the last alphabet. We will do P double P. Then we will add ing. Stop becomes stopping. Win becomes winning. So moving further to understand third exception. Exception number 3 says, if the base verb ending with alphabet IE, that means if the base verb have last alphabet as IE, we will do first thing, we will remove IE, add Y. In place of IE, after removing that, we will add Y. Then we will add ing to make it continuous. For example, we have LIE. If we can see the last three alphabets of this base verb is IE. We will do what? We will remove IE completely. Then we will take Y. Then we will add ing. Lie become lying. Tie become time. So remember, for these three exceptions, here I have discussed only three exceptions in making continuous verb form. It is so simple for making continuous verb form. We have to add ing with all base verbs except these three conditions. We have to remember these three conditions while making continuous verb form, because most of the students are not clear about this thing. They only think about that we have to add ing while making continuous form, and they get wrong with every word. So remember these three exceptions while making continuous verb form.